the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble.
Incredibly fast. 155, this is what we could manage. It sure can go faster, but the mirrors were starting to fall apart. I mean, they're not fitted tightly at that speed, but great machine, man. 350cc single, 38 PS, 32 Newton meters, and 6-speed gearbox, economy mode, sport mode. Look at that dash, and look at this electronically adjustable windscreen. When was the last time you saw that at a for a bike priced at around 3 lakhs? Incredibly awesome. Backlit switches, keyless this thing, start, stop, and everything is very, very futuristic. Levers, the fit and finish, the build quality of the exhaust, the way you sit, 795mm seat height, very pleasant. Look at the evening, beautiful evening here in Hyderabad, Thursday evening. And thanks to Motovlog India for allowing me to review this. This is the Zontes 350X. Yeah, 350X. It is one of the seriously impressive motorcycle, keeping aside the fact that it is Chinese. Even your iPhone is made in China, so the content you're watching might be in a Chinese phone, because almost every other phone selling here in India is a Chinese phone. So you got to be a little more positive, like, of course. Okay, bhai log, so now we're riding back home after riding it for over 100 kilometers, and last 4 days the bike has been with me, and it's been really, really impressive. Apart from the fact that it is a Chinese brand, if you look at the bike itself, it is very, very impressive. The way it is built, the kind of features it has on offer, you gotta give it to them. And you can't say it is a Chinese bike, because it is actually assembled here in Hyderabad. So it has they have the factory here in Medchal, Hyderabad. So it has a lot of, they're offering a lot of employment. Be it the suspension, the brakes, 320mm disc up front, 260mm or 265mm disc at the back, dual channel ABS. The tires are really good, the suspension is good, chassis orientation is brilliant. You're doing around 155 or 156, and even if you say it is a speedo error, you minus around 10 kilometers per hour from that, it is still 145, 146 kilometers per hour, which is pretty decent for a 350cc single. And yeah, it puts out 38 PS of max power and 32 Newton meters of max torque, and it's absolutely brilliant in terms of performance. You gotta give it to them. See, you have to have the guts as an auto journo to say the truth, to speak out the truth. Bike is really, really impressive. You look at the TFT console. If it was bad, I would say it is bad, but look at the visibility. It's absolutely crystal clear, and you have 4 different themes to choose from, and also you have backlit switches which look absolutely cool. And since it is locally assembled, the availability of spare parts should be far more easy to access and far more easily available, and the parts sourced locally should also be not too over the top expensive. So in which way the bike seems a well put together bike, and not too much to burn your pocket in terms of maintenance. So that is why it starts making sense, and a good touring machine, that's something you can live with. Like, even people who have owned the TRKs, some of them are more than satisfied. They still use their bike, they go to Ladakh, they go everywhere exploring. So they don't churn out bad quality machines. In fact, some of the machines are super impressive than what is already there in the market when you look at the features and the kind of equipment they have on offer. So look at the aluminum swing arm, the way the exhaust is designed. everything is top notch. So just ride it. Don't just go by my word. See, what we auto journals or influencers or motovloggers are here to do is to give you a first look or first impression. People who are not aware of the product, we are here to showcase the product for you, that this is one of the options that you have, and the rest of this thing is up to you to make up your mind whether this will fit the bill for your kind of lifestyle, whether it fits the bill for your kind of riding lifestyle or riding style, or your way of riding routine. Because some people might be riding only in the city. Maybe you will go only for weekend rides and stay predominantly within the city. So will this bike be a good fit for them? Or some people who love to explore, who love to keep traveling all around the globe or all around our nation, for them, is it a good fit? Is it a good this thing, or does it offer good stability on highways? So we've been testing it on the highways for over 100 kilometers and stretch, and then of course through the city. Over the last 4 days I have the bike with me, so through city, through the highways, because highway is easily accessible from my home. Everything is absolutely brilliant. I can't say it is bad just because you want me to say it is bad. No, if it is good, I'll say it is good. If it is bad, I'll say it is bad. So it is, when you ride it, you'll come to know how impressive it is. And everything is keyless, be it the fuel lid, be it the seat, be it the ignition, everything is keyless. Who offers that kind of technology? So yes, it will have some kind of limitations where if the battery runs out, something might happen, like it can't activate or something. But it also has NFC, where you can just tap the key and turn on the ignition just in case the battery runs out. So these are the kind of features, the new age features or futuristic features that the Zontes 350X has on offer. And it's a very, very impressive bike that you have to just ride to believe what it has on offer. See, purposely I didn't review it when we had that free-for-all review where around 10 bikes had to be reviewed within a span of 2 hours. I didn't purposely review it. You can see my videos playlist that I have reviewed only the 350R and the GK 350, where I could spend some time with those bikes. In fact, GK I had ridden 1 day prior, and Zontes 350R I had ridden 1 day later when this event was happening. Even Moto Morni, I would not call it a complete impression. I'm saying in that review where I'm saying it's just a first impression. I want to ride the Moto Morni motorcycles longer to understand whether what they're capable of, and in the long run we can't just judge a motorcycle within a span of just 10-20 kilometers or within a span of 1 hour of riding what it has on offer. So what I do basically is I usually keep the bike for minimum of 24 to 48 hours where I can ride it, test it to my heart's content. And then of course some people give it for 10 days, some people give it for a week, some for 3 days. So at least that gives us an idea as to in which conditions and how the bike performs in the long run. So that's pretty much it, and this is just my first opinion of the bike, first ride opinion. And whether you like it, whether you want to own it or not, is totally up to you. So you can take a test ride. If you are convinced, you take a call. If you think, don't be biased, go with a free mind and ride it, and I'm sure you will come out impressed. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.